Have you ever noticed your urine foaming up like beer? Or those deep sock marks on your ankles that linger long after you take them off at night? These small, easily ignored signs might actually be your kidneys. Final warning, the silent organ that only speaks up when things have gone too far. Every year, thousands of people end up in dialysis rooms without ever realizing they could have prevented that tragedy much earlier. If you're reading this right now, it might be your last chance to protect yourself or someone you love. Comment 1 to let me know you're ready to start your kidney-saving journey today. 1. The silent signs your kidneys are crying for help. One of the scariest things about kidney disease is that it rarely causes pain or obvious discomfort. It works quietly, damaging your body day by day until most people only discover it when more than half of their kidney function is already gone. But the truth is, your body does send out SOS signals. You just may not have realized what they meant. Here are the most important warning signs you should never ignore. 1. Foamy urine like beer bubbles. If you go to the bathroom and notice that your urine produces a lot of foam-thick bubbles that linger instead of fading quickly, that can be a sign that protein is leaking through your kidneys. This means the glomerular filter is already damaged. Persistent foam over several days is a clear red flag. 2. Deep sock marks or swelling in the feet. If you remove your socks after a long day and see deep indentations that take 1-2 hours to fade, or if your feet and ankles swell regularly in the afternoon, your body may be retaining fluid, because the kidneys aren't filtering out excess salt and water. Many people mistake this for simple fatigue or standing too long, but it's actually a classic sign of declining kidney function. 3. Facial puffiness, especially around the eyes in the morning. Waking up with swollen, puffy eyelids or bloating around the eyes can be linked to protein loss and poor fluid regulation caused by malfunctioning kidneys. 4. Persistent fatigue, even after a full night's sleep. When your kidneys weaken, toxins build up in your bloodstream. This makes your body feel heavy, tired, foggy, and drained. If you feel exhausted without a clear reason, don't ignore the possibility that your kidneys are struggling. 5. Rising blood pressure, even if it used to be normal. The kidneys and blood pressure are tightly connected. Weak kidneys, high blood pressure, and high blood pressure, faster kidney damage. It's a dangerous spiral many people overlook. These signs may seem subtle at first, but if they appear repeatedly throughout the week, you absolutely should not ignore them. Many patients have admitted they noticed these symptoms but brushed them off only to discover their kidney function had already dropped below 30%. Take a moment to check your own body. Do you recognize any of these signs? And if you're ready to take the next step in protecting your kidneys, comment 1 so I know you're with me on this journey. 2. A true story that makes everyone stop and question their own health. 2 years ago, during a late shift in the ER, I witnessed a moment I will never forget. A 73-year-old man was rushed in unconscious, pale, barely responsive. The medical team sprinted as the alarm echoed through the emergency bay. We immediately ran tests. The results stunned the entire team. His kidney function had dropped to just 20%. What broke our hearts even more was this. The warning signs had been there for years, he just didn't take them seriously. He had noticed foam in his urine, but thought it was because he drank a lot of water. His legs swelled every afternoon, but he brushed it off as just being tired. No pain, no shortness of breath, no dramatic symptoms. So, he had no idea his kidneys were quietly wearing out, day after day. By the time toxins in his blood reached a critical level, his body simply collapsed at home. Had he arrived just a little bit later, his life might have taken a very different turn. 4 hours per dialysis session, 3 times a week, for the rest of his life. A cycle with no way back. But he was fortunate. After emergency treatment and a guided change in diet and lifestyle, his kidney function slowly stabilized. The day he held his test results with numbers nearly back to normal, he broke down in tears of relief. His story isn't unique. There are countless people silently walking the same path, ignoring small signs, only to pay for it with their future. If you want to continue learning how to protect your kidneys, comment 1. If you feel you're not ready for big changes yet, comment 0 ill. help you start with the easiest step. 3. Why you must protect your kidneys. Before it's too late. Your kidneys are the body's most powerful filtration system, processing hundreds of liters of blood every single day to remove toxins, regulate fluids, and maintain electrolyte balance. But here's the frightening truth. Your kidneys stay silent even when they're in trouble. No pain, no burning, no cramping. Even when kidney function drops by 50%, most people still feel completely normal. And that silence is exactly what makes kidney disease one of the most dangerous silent killers. Unlike the liver, the kidneys can't regenerate. The liver is a master at healing itself. The kidneys are not. Once kidney cells are damaged, they do not grow back. Every time you ignore a warning sign, you lose a piece of your kidney function permanently. When kidney disease is found late, the whole body starts to fail. As waste builds up in your blood, the symptoms become overwhelming. Swelling, constant fatigue, high blood pressure, anemia, damage to other vital organs. And in the final stage, life becomes tightly bound to a machine. 4-hour dialysis sessions, 3 times a week, for the rest of your life. Strict diets, fluid restrictions, emotional exhaustion, a burden that many patients describe as losing their freedom. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to reach that point. Kidney disease doesn't always progress to dialysis. Even if kidney function has decreased, the remaining cells can stay stable for many years if you protect them the right way. Your kidneys were built with natural backup. You can live well with just one healthy kidney. The key is catching problems early and making the right changes at the right time. Protecting your kidneys isn't just about avoiding disease. It's about giving your future self a healthier, lighter, more energized life. Understanding the warning signs, respecting the importance of your kidneys, and taking action now is the greatest gift you can give your health. 4. The top 3 foods that protect your kidneys and lighten their load. When it comes to kidney protection, most people immediately think of medication or expensive treatments. But the truth is, the most powerful kidney-saving tools are already right on your plate. Your kidneys filter waste, and most of that waste comes from what you eat. Choose the right foods, and you instantly cut your kidneys' workload in half. Here are the top 3 foods anyone who wants strong, healthy kidneys should add to their diet. 3. Olive oil. Reduces inflammation and protects kidney blood vessels. Olive oil is rich in polyphenols and oleic acid, 2 compounds with powerful anti-inflammatory effects. The kidneys suffer the fastest when inflammation rises because they filter up to 180 liters of blood a day. When kidney blood vessels become inflamed or scarred, filtration declines and there's no way to fully restore it. How to use it correctly. Use it raw, drizzle over salads or steamed vegetables. Do not fry or bake with it at high temperatures. Choose extra virgin olive oil in dark glass bottles. 2. Broccoli. Strong antioxidants that protect kidney cells. Broccoli is loaded with sulforaphane, an extremely potent antioxidant that shields kidney cells from toxin-related damage. But sulforaphane is easily destroyed if cooked the wrong way. How to preserve it. Chop the broccoli and let it sit for 5 minutes. Steam for 2 minutes, no longer than 3. Pair with tofu or sesame oil to boost absorption. For moderate to late-stage kidney disease, eat broccoli 2-3 times a week to avoid excess potassium. Garlic. Lowers blood pressure, stabilizes blood sugar, protects kidneys at the root. Garlic contains allicin, an active compound that relaxes blood vessels, reduces blood pressure, and stabilizes blood sugar. This is critical because 70% of late-stage kidney failure comes from diabetes and hypertension. Important notes. Allicin is destroyed by heat. Eat garlic raw, or mince it and let it rest 5-10 minutes before using. Avoid overuse if you have stomach issues or are taking blood thinners. Choose one of these 3 kidney protective foods and commit to using it today. Comment which one you'll start with. Olive oil, broccoli, or garlic. 5 simple daily habits that decide whether you keep your kidneys healthy. Protecting your kidneys isn't just about choosing the right foods, it's built on daily habits. Some people eat well but still develop kidney problems because of one bad habit they repeat every day. Others preserve their kidney function for decades, thanks to small, consistent changes. Here are 5 deceptively simple habits that play the biggest role in keeping your kidneys strong for life. 1. Cut back on salt. The foundation of every kidney protection strategy. Salt raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure is the silent destroyer of your kidneys. Vietnamese diets typically contain nearly double the recommended amount of salt, forcing the kidneys to overwork every single day. Even small adjustments make a huge difference. Less dipping sauce, less broth, less overly salty stews. Your kidneys will feel the relief almost immediately. 2. Limit painkillers, especially NSAIDs. Ibuprofen, naproxen, and similar drugs are available at any pharmacy, yet they're among the leading causes of kidney damage. Using them just a few times per week over long periods puts your kidneys at serious risk. If you're in pain, consult a doctor first or use paracetamol if it's more appropriate. 3. Don't overload on protein, especially red meat. Many people overeat protein to build muscle, but end up overworking their kidneys instead. If you're at risk for kidney disease, prioritize fish, tofu, eggs, dairy, chicken breast. Eating the right protein matters more than eating a lot of protein. 4. Quit smoking and cut down on alcohol. Smoking narrows blood vessels that supply the kidneys. Alcohol dehydrates the body and raises toxin levels. Together, they're the perfect pair for destroying your kidneys fast. Even gradual reduction gives your kidneys immediate relief. 5. Drink enough water, not too little, not too much. Consuming 6-8 glasses of water a day helps your kidneys flush out waste more efficiently. The key is to spread your water intake throughout the day, not chug everything at once. This one simple habit removes a huge burden from your kidneys. Remember, your kidneys don't hurt, don't warn, and don't complain, but once they fail, the loss is permanent. If you're truly ready to protect your body starting today, comment "I am ready" to begin a new chapter in your health journey. 6. When should you get your kidneys checked? Early warning. Signs you must not ignore. Even though the kidneys are silent organs, your body does send early warning signals. Most people simply overlook them. Recognizing these signs in time is the key to slowing the disease, preventing progression, and protecting whatever kidney function you still have. Here are 6 of the most common red flags that your kidneys may be in trouble. 1. Persistent foamy urine. If bubbles stay on the surface for a long time and this happens repeatedly throughout the week, it may indicate that protein is leaking out, something that should never occur in a healthy kidney. 2. Morning facial puffiness and afternoon swelling in the feet, ankles. When the kidneys weaken, salt and water build up in the body, causing swelling. Deep sock marks that take a long time to fade are an especially important warning sign. 3. Constant fatigue, even after adequate sleep. When toxins aren't filtered out, your energy drops. You feel sluggish, unfocused, and easily sleepy throughout the day. 4. High or unstable blood pressure. Blood pressure and kidney function are tightly connected. Weak kidneys, higher blood pressure. High blood pressure, faster kidney damage. If your readings suddenly become abnormal, get your kidneys checked. 5. Frequent use of painkillers, especially NSAIDs. Using ibuprofen, naproxen, or other non-prescription anti-inflammatory drugs more than 3 times a week over long periods can silently damage your kidneys without you realizing it. 6. Habitual high-salt or high-protein diet. Regularly eating salty soups, dipping sauces, or large amounts of red meat puts you in a high-risk group for kidney decline. So when should you see a kidney specialist? If you have 2 or more of the above signs, your risk is already concerning. You should get checked soon. Even if you have no symptoms, adults should still get a kidney checkup once a year. Urine test, plus blood test. People with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart disease, every 6 months. The tests are simple, inexpensive, and quick, just blood and urine analysis. Early detection is the most effective way to delay or even completely avoid the risk of dialysis later in life. 7. 5 golden habits to protect your kidneys for life. Beyond eating the right foods, your daily lifestyle habits are what truly determine how fast your kidneys age. With just a few small, consistent changes, you can dramatically lower your risk of kidney disease and keep your kidneys strong for decades. For 1, cut down on salt. Protect your kidneys from the root. Salt raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. Start with simple steps. Limit salty broth and soups. Reduce fish sauce, soy sauce, and seasoning powders. Focus on eating the solid food, not drinking the salty soup. Even cutting your daily salt intake by half gives your kidneys a massive break. 2. Limit over-the-counter painkillers. Ibuprofen, naproxen, and other NSAIDs can directly injure your kidneys when used frequently. Be mindful. Use them only when absolutely necessary. Talk to your doctor before taking them long-term. Choose paracetamol, acetaminophen, when appropriate. This small habit alone prevents countless cases of silent kidney damage. 3. Control your protein intake. When your kidneys are weak, eating too much protein forces them to work overtime. Safe guidelines. Healthy individuals. Eat moderate amounts and vary your protein sources. People with kidney issues. Reduce protein and prioritize easy-to-digest options like eggs, fish, tofu, and chicken breast. Eating the right protein helps protect your kidneys while still supporting muscle health. 4. Quit smoking and cut down on alcohol. Smoking narrows blood vessels, reducing blood flow to your kidneys. Alcohol dehydrates the body and increases the amount of waste your kidneys must filter. No matter your age, simply cutting alcohol by 50% and quitting smoking leads to noticeable kidney improvements within weeks. 5. Drink enough water, but drink it the right way. Your kidneys need water to flush out toxins, but both underdrinking and gulping large amounts at once can cause problems. Follow these steps. Drink 6-8 glasses per day. Spread your intake throughout the day. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening. Avoid drinking too much right before bedtime. The goal: pale, odorless urine, not dark yellow, not strong smelling. These habits may look simple, but when practiced consistently, they form the strongest shield against kidney aging and irreversible damage. This is the foundation for a healthier, freer, and more empowered life now and for the years ahead. 8. How much protein should you eat? It depends on your kidney stage. One of the questions people struggle with the most when caring for their kidneys is, how much protein should I eat per day? Too little protein, muscle loss, fatigue, weakness. Too much protein, the kidneys become overloaded by the waste produced during protein metabolism. The key is this: not everyone needs the same amount of protein. Your ideal protein intake must be based on your current kidney condition. 1. People without kidney disease. If your kidneys are healthy, your main goal is to maintain muscle mass and metabolism. Recommended protein: 1.2 grams per kilogram body weight. Day. Example: 60 kilograms, 72 grams protein. Day. Good sources: eggs, fish, tofu, chicken, milk, and beans. 2. Kidney disease stage 1. Too early stage. Here, kidney function is only slightly reduced. Eating too much protein can speed up the progression. Recommended protein: 0.8 g/kg. Day. Example: 60 kilograms to 48 g. Day. Best options: easily digestible proteins, eggs, fish, tofu. 3. Stage 3. 5. Kidney disease. Not on dialysis yet. This stage requires minimizing metabolic waste to preserve what's left of your kidney function. Recommended protein: 0.6, 0.8 g/kg. Day. Example: 60 kilograms, 36-48 g. Day. Some patients may be advised to stay near 0.6 grams per kilogram if kidney decline is faster. Best options: eggs, especially egg whites, white fish, tofu controlled portions due to potassium, lean chicken breast. 4. Patients on dialysis. Many people assume dialysis patients need less protein, but the opposite is true. Dialysis causes significant protein loss through the filter. Recommended protein: 1.2 kg day. If protein intake is too low, rapid muscle loss, weakness, lower immunity. 5. Protein quality matters more than quantity. At any kidney stage, best animal proteins: eggs, fish, chicken breast. Best plant proteins: tofu, soy controlled if potassium is high. Limit: red meat, organ meats, processed meats. To maintain muscle even with lower protein intake, kidney patients should do light strength exercises 10-15 minutes day, walking or cycling 20-30 minutes day. Comment 2 if you want sample meal plans for each kidney stage. Comment 0 if you want a simpler explanation. 5. 9. Summary and a final message, just for you. When it comes to kidney health, most people only worry once the disease has already reached its later stages. But you've gone far beyond that, because simply choosing to learn, understand, and take action is already the first and most important step toward protecting yourself. Throughout this journey, you've seen that kidney damage is never sudden. It happens quietly, piece by piece, through salty meals, poor hydration, careless use of painkillers, or ignoring subtle warning signs that seem harmless at first glance. Together, we've walked through 9 essential lessons. The early warning signs of kidney distress. The true story of a 73-year-old patient. A powerful reminder why you must protect your kidneys early. The top 3 foods that reduce kidney strain. 5 golden habits that keep your kidneys strong for life. How much protein you should eat at each a stage of kidney disease. When to get checked, and how often, and how each small decision you make adds up to long-term kidney health. All this knowledge doesn't just help you understand your own body better. It could become a lifeline for someone you love, someone who may be silently suffering without realizing the danger. The most important truth is this: kidney disease can be controlled when you start early. Even if your kidney function has declined, you can still live well, live freely, and most importantly, live with your own kidneys, without ever needing a dialysis machine, if you protect them the right way. Don't wait until your body screams for help. The small choices you make today, a less salty meal, a glass of water at the right time, a gentle 15-minute exercise session, are the shield protecting your kidneys tomorrow. Your health is your greatest asset, and you absolutely have the power to protect it. Let this be the beginning of a stronger, more deliberate, and more empowered life. Wishing you and your family health, strength, and peace for many years to come. 10. A short summary and one final reminder. The kidneys don't cry out in pain, yet they're among the most vulnerable organs in your body. Small signs like persistent foamy urine, deep sock marks that take forever to fade, or ongoing fatigue can all be early warnings that your kidneys are working far too hard. The good news? You can dramatically lower your risk of kidney failure with just a few simple changes. Eat less salt, limit painkillers, control your protein intake, quit smoking, stay well hydrated, and add the 3 golden foods to your meals: olive oil, broccoli, and garlic. Above all, remember to check your kidneys regularly. Just one quick blood test and one urine test can reveal trouble early and help you preserve the precious kidney function you still have. Strong kidney health doesn't come from big, dramatic changes. It comes from choosing to live just a little healthier every single day. Protect them the right way, and you can live long, strong, and free with your own kidneys for life.